Today is my shoulder mobility day, and I decided to do Wild Thing. I love this pose because it stretches your chest, your shoulders, and your spine. I just learned how to properly do this pose the end of last year, so I've been doing it wrong for maybe about 2 years, 3 years now. So I definitely have some catching up to do, and I have some fixing to do on my shoulders. This is one of my favorite stretches because I've never been able to do this pose, but I eventually will be able to do this pose. I do this 4 times for 30 seconds. This is able to assess my shoulder flexions. This is for my shoulder extensions. Cross stretching. And I do all these 4 times with 30-second hold. I wanted to assess my internal, external rotations. My legs are propped so that way I can have a flat back. And as you can tell, my internal rotations where my hands are going down, not the best. So I know that is somewhere that I'm struggling. So I'm going to work on that. I grabbed a 5-pound dumbbell and I lifted up a little bit. That's where I struggled the most in that position. So I held it there for 30 seconds. A little resistance is always good for your body. And slowly lift it up. I'm going to slowly control the weight down, and once I get to the point where I'm struggling, I'm going to hold it. So that's about the same place where I started struggling in my assessment, so that's going to be the same place where I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. And then I did the same thing, 4 sets for 30 seconds, and this is my bad shoulder, so I wanted to really show that. And for the last 2 sets, I went up from 5 pounds to 8 pounds. And I shouldn't have moved my elbow. I'm gonna work on that for next time. I'm so glad I caught that, so that way I can be more aware of it and more cautious of it. And again, hold for 30 seconds where you struggle the most, and you try not to drop it. And I want to see the before and after. As you can tell, afterwards my elbows are more externally rotated, which is what I do want. I even look a little bit more relaxed. And in the before, I can see that my back is arching, so I can compensate, which I don't want to do. It's always good to take videos of before and after. So me personally, I like to see that the things that I'm doing are working. I wish I would have taken a video of me standing up so that way I could see the differences in my extensions, but you live and you learn. I always like to do the pose again at the end of the session, just that way I could try to feel if there is a difference. My arms aren't shaking the way they used to so early on into the pose, so I know there is improvement there. And this pose just feels a whole lot better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.